Cancer. So good to be here. And if you felt called to this video and you are not a Cancer, totally stay. You don't have to have Cancer. Even in your, everyone has every sign in their chart. So even if you don't know if you have Cancer in your chart, you know you don't have Cancer and you still feel called to the video, like watch it. You're supposed to watch it. If you feel called to any video, I would say just watch it. Even if it's like, but I'm not an Aries or whatever. I pulled your current energy and I got Neptune. I got coagulation, and I got the uncreated. The uncreated. There's something I feel like very stuck by. Or there's someone that's making you feel stuck, which, again, I've said this before, but if it's in your environments, usually it's an internal thing and vice versa. And there's something about Neptune playing a part in kind of like placing a shadow over the stuckness, but the shadow is like one of like a fantasy or something you're not seeing clearly. And there's also something that you really want to follow in the uncreated card. There's some seed that you have that's been planted that you're like, I want to do that. But it's like just coming into your awareness right now. Like I don't know why, it's taken a long time to kind of come to your consciousness. Like it's been in your subconscious for a while, and it's taken a minute to come into your consciousness. I also was getting this feeling of like heart chakra. Your heart chakra may feel shut down at this moment, and that's totally okay. And there's something about doing Reiki maybe on your heart chakra, there's a bunch of YouTube Reiki masters. They're amazing. I use them all the time. But there's something about clearing out your heart chakra and like, and that being difficult to do. And I don't mean just with Reiki. I mean like there's something there's like some type of blockage that I feel like that you're clearing or you're trying to clear out right now. And it's really hard. Yeah, I do. I feel it like in my throat too. It could be something you need to speak out. There's something about speaking that you need to speak something out to somebody, or you need to say something and you're feeling like really, blocked off from doing that. It's like a very intense energy. It may be causing a lot of internal thoughts that are not nice. They're not nice thoughts. Try not to think too much. It's funny because you're a Cancer, or you have Cancer in your chart, you know what I mean? And your thoughts may be overwhelming you right now. Yeah, I'm getting that a lot. My hair's making me upset. Okay. Can I get something on this Neptune? Yeah, it's 6 of Cups. It's about a connection. I was feeling that. It could be a family, it could be a friend. Doesn't have to be a romantic connection. And there's something about this person really means a lot to you. Like, you could have known this person when you were a kid. You could have a bond with your inner children. And I do feel like it's clouding something. Okay, can I get something on coagulation? Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles. It's something that you're putting your energy into. But you got the Fool sideways. You don't know if you want to... I don't know. I'm hearing if it's an open door. It's interesting. Oh my God, I'm sweating. I can't. It's getting hot, and I'm like, it's 10 in the morning, and I'm also channeling, so that's it too. You may be feeling hot flashes. I don't know why. That could be something. Why is the Fool sideways? 8 of Swords. Yeah, there it is. There's a stuckness. The 8 of Swords is coagulation for sure. It's feeling stuck. It's feeling like you can't move forward in something that you really, really, really want to move forward in. And I just see a wall kind of being placed on you a little bit. Can I see the uncreated? Yeah, strength. Interesting. Strength. Leo energy coming out. 6 of Wands. It's going to take strength to implement this idea, to go after this, it's going to take strength to get out of the coagulation. Like, it's a lot. It's a lot. I seriously feel like every single time I talk about coagulation, it's like in the heart chakra. Um, okay. Six of Wands. You may be feeling nervous, having anxiety. Anxiety feels strong right now for me. Queen of Wands. Yeah, but there's also this confidence. So if there's something about being confident and going after the things that you want, for sure. And I feel like it's funny because there's a lot of logic coming through here for some reason. I feel like your mind is kind of overtaking your heart in some area of your life, and it's stopping you from pursuing something that your heart's calling you to. Could be a relationship, doesn't have to be a relationship. Could be a new job, it could be a passion project, it could be wherever it fits for you. There's something about deception being here too with the coagulation. Your intuition's telling you that that's happening. Your intuition's like, yeah, there's something going on here. We got the Four of Wands, the Magician, Five of Cups. Yeah, there's something here that you're releasing or realizing about somebody. If it's not you, switch the roles, like, wherever you fit. I don't know why I'm so uncomfortable. I feel so uncomfortable physically right now, and I don't feel like it's me. Like, I really don't. I don't know if you feel really physically uncomfortable right now, or maybe this thing in your heart, this coagulation's really creating a lot of just physical discomfort. I also got earlier that there could be someone sending you like energy. Here's the thing, guys, right? Energy can go anywhere, right? So like when we're thinking about someone a lot, right, we're gonna pop up in their head because like that's kind of how it works, because there's no physical distance or physical limitations in the energetic world, right? So if someone's thinking about you a lot, and let's say that they're thinking about you negatively, or they're obsessing about you, and I'm not saying obsession's always negative, because it's not negative. It cannot be negative. It can be negative. It doesn't have to be, right? It depends, right? It depends on what or who we're talking about. It depends on what they're thinking about. It depends on, what their feelings are. And there's something about someone sending you energy that could be disruptive, painful, and something that you need to shift out of. Again, we're always divinely protective, and if someone's actively, intentionally sending you energy like this, it will always go back to them. Like, literally, it always does. Like, that's how the universe works. You can't just send someone really crappy energy and then be like, oh, it's just gonna fuck their life up and not fuck with me. Like, no, like, it will mess with you. And like, that's a lesson that people have to learn sometimes, like, that's not your lesson. And also, that is another thing, like, don't send negative energy, and try not to think negatively about anyone if you are, right? And I'm not saying that you're on that side of the fence, because I don't think you are. Oh my God, there's that feeling again. Oh, it's a really uncomfortable feeling. There's something that you really want to release here, and it's a blockage in some sort of way in your heart, and it has to do with a relationship. It is a little deceptive. I don't mean from you, I mean from maybe the other party. And then the Six of Cups with Neptune, I think, is also clouding maybe your judgment a little bit on. Here's another thing that's coming through. There's something deeper here that's needing to be healed in yourself with your inner child. And really, it's as simple as, and it doesn't feel simple, right? It's as simple as getting really quiet, meditative, and talking to your inner child, okay? Like, I know it sounds, some people are like, ugh. Like, I get it. Like, I really do. I understand that. Like, a lot of people are like that. It's understandable, because, like, a lot of us have been taught to ignore inner child or shame them or whatever, right? So it's uncomfortable, and you have to kind of get through that part if that's happening for you. Also, sometimes when you talk to your inner child, you have other parts come up that are like criticizing and judging and shaming. Ask those parts to give you a second to talk to your inner child. Like, please, like, can you just give me a minute? Let me just talk to them, and like, you can come in and tell me how you feel later. Like, just give me a second. Talk to your inner child about why you're feeling stuck, okay? Like, why are we holding on here, right? Why are we holding on? What is going on, okay? Here's the thing. If you want to get out of the stuckness, you have to do the work. And the work is, it's funny because I feel like I'm talking to cross watchers too, because I feel a little stern with this one. It's interesting. I'm never really stern. that could also be a part that's coming up for you as well. If you want to get out of stuckness, you have to do the work, and the work is in talking to your inner child and asking them why they're holding on to this blockage, to this relationship, to this feeling, to whatever's keeping you stuck in your life right now. Internally, externally, it's, whatever. Ask why, and really be open to hearing the answer on what they say, and try not to judge it before it all comes out, because they're going to give you, here's the thing, it's so funny, because I don't know for sure this is for everybody, but I think it's for a lot of you. They're going to give you a little bit, and then they're going to wait and see how you respond. That's what happens. Kids do that, right? And you're going to, it's just cute, because they want to see if they can trust you, right? I mean, that's the thing, okay? So be a little bit, try to be as compassionate and open and non-judgmental and curious as possible when you do this. And I know it's really hard, like, trust me, I know. And sometimes you won't get the answer right away. You have to try a couple times, because whatever is internally keeping you stuck has to do with something very young. And I lost my train of thought. So it's also, there's a lot going on here, you guys. Like, this is a lot. I was really called, it's funny, because I was like, oh, I want to do Aquarius. I'm Aquarius, and I have a moon in Cancer. But that's not why I did Cancer. I was going to do an Aquarius, and I was going to do Leo, and then I was going to do like a bunch of other ones. Anyways, I pulled Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio yesterday, and I did this dice right here. And what is that? I can't even see if I can show you. That's not Cancer right there. That one's Cancer. Sorry guys, I can't get it straight. I rolled the dice yesterday, and I'm like, what sign do I need to talk about in my first reading? And Cancer came out. And then I came up here, and I'm like, okay, like, do I do Cancer? And I like look down, and then I see like that I had rolled the dice, and I got Cancer yesterday. And I felt really called to do your reading, because I feel like you're having a hard time, and I feel like Spirit really wants to like come through and help you, because I feel like there's like this feeling of being like lost and stuck, and like just not able to kind of push through this where you're at right now, and it's really frustrating. And I totally get that. I hate being stuck. I get stuck all the time. All the time. Yes, I do. I just got out of a stuck thing. It was hard. Anyways, also, this is also like about believing in yourself, because I was thinking about like just recently, like when I was looking at the dice, and I was like, well, Cancer's important, all the signs are, of course. I don't know why that came up. Like, Cancer is important. And so like there's something about giving yourself the permission to be important. Yes, giving yourself the permission to be important. I think that's what I'm going to title this video, because that's really stuck out right now. And Leo's coming out for you, which I think is really beautiful. You may have Leo in your chart. Six of Wands is also Leo, and Queen of Wands is also, can be seen as a Leo card. Like, that's a lot of fire underneath the seed. And there is something that is calling to the fire inside of you. For sure. For sure, for sure. It's just coming to the surface, but it's there. Oh, man, it's there. Oh, my gosh. I don't know what it is today, but it is hot, and my hair is messy, and I'm just, like, all over the place. But that's okay. And it is okay to be all over the place, too, if you are. And if this reading doesn't resonate, then there's another one. Go find another one. I also didn't pull this card out, but it was sitting here. It's Ouroboros, the Great Serpent. And it talks about transmuting, like, the pain into gems, like your pain into power, your pain into your gifts. I mean, that is what healing does. It turns your greatest pain and your greatest weakness, right, in the time that when you're unhealed, into your greatest power. And I think that's what the situation's teaching you. It's teaching you about how to transmute pain. It's teaching you about how to choose yourself. It's teaching you about what your heart wants. It's teaching you so much. Oh my gosh. It's teaching you about how our mind can play tricks on us, right? Like with the Neptune energy. Oh, wow. Yeah. The upside down triangle speaking to me as well. I don't know why. But this card is the best card, and it's going to take strength, but you will win if you have the confidence to go after it. That's what those cards are telling me. So this card's really beautiful, and I don't know why I'm like lighting up. Look at it just lit up all over the place. Isn't that great? I mean, it's probably my camera, whatever. I'm taking it. Yeah. Something really sweet about whatever this card is. It's very sweet, and when you get to the place, because you will get there, if you believe and you try really hard and you push through and you persevere, it's taking a lot of, it's strength. Dude, Leo energy, amazing. Don't get me wrong, I love Leo energy. But with Leo energy, you have to be strong. And being strong is a choice. And also, it's hard. Like, Leo energy is not easy by any means. Like, trust me, I've had strength come out and I'm like, no, like, this means it's going to be so hard for me. And I'm going to have to really be strong, and I'm going to have to really persevere. And I've gotten Leo quite a bit in the last 6 months, and it has been difficult. But what's beautiful about it is that when you finally do choose your heart, and you finally, because Leo is all heart, right? I love that we have the strength here, because we have the coagulation I'm talking about in the heart chakra, the blockage. It's like strength is like choosing your heart, opening your heart, and having and choosing to like be strong and have the strength to do so, because sometimes strength doesn't look like, I don't know how to explain it, like barreling through. Sometimes strength looks like softness. Sometimes strength looks like sensitivity. Sometimes strength is vulnerability. I mean, how many times has it been that, for me personally, I've noticed that it is so much harder to be soft than it is to be like a rock, you know? It is. You open yourself up to pain, and you feel everything, and you're sensitive, and Cancer is all about being sensitive. I mean, that's what Cancer is. I mean, I have my Cancer's in Moon, so it's like, I feel like that's one of my most beautiful qualities, is being sensitive, and also like it's really difficult to work with. It really is. And it's hard sometimes to keep my heart open too. And it's like, that's what this is about. But here's the thing. I think you've had this blockage in your heart for quite a while. And there's something that's bringing out, some situation that's bringing out the coagulation and bringing it up to the surface to be healed. And there's also some situation it could be two different situations. It could be the same situation. It just depends. And then the uncreated, the seed, and the beauty, and that like lovely, beautiful energy that's coming up in you is also, well, I lost my train of thought again, is also part of it. I don't know what I was going to say, where I was going with that. I'm going to get a Moonology card for you guys. The other thing that Spirit wants to say is that you're going to get through this. Keep persevering. I got new moon in Cancer, relax, and full moon in Aquarius, be real. That was funny, Spirit. Yes. Funny, haha. Okay, you got new moon in Gemini. There's Gemini. I love Geminis. I have my soul sisters Gemini. New moon in Gemini, think it through over coagulation. Can I get Neptune, actually? I'm gonna go like this. Come out. Nope. Oh. New moon in Sagittarius, focus on the positive. Okay. And we've got, oh my god, I'm created. Oh my gosh, don't give me all those, please. I got this yesterday. First quarter moon in Scorpio, release your blocks. And new moon in Scorpio, go deeper. And last quarter moon in Cancer, take a breather. So we've got Scorpio, Cancer. Also, High Priestess could be Cancer, Pisces as well. Gemini, Sagittarius. We've got Leo. And so we got 2 fire signs. Okay, I don't know, I'm getting all mixed up with that. Whatever. Okay. Again, this is about releasing your blocks, going deeper into your feelings, and I like that the new moon in Sagittarius, focus on the positive, came out over your 6 of Cups, because I was talking about your inner child, and there's something about being positive towards your inner child that's going to help you move through this easier, and not being so like, there's something about being so like, I don't know, there's someone around you when you were younger that was like so like just horrifyingly mean to your inner child, and you may have taken on that narrative, right? And what I like to do sometimes is ask, like, whose voice is this? If I'm hearing, like, this part of me that's coming up is criticizing me very strongly, I'm like, whose voice is this? And usually it is, like, a parent or my mom or whatever. Think it through. It's coming through with coagulation. I do think your thoughts can get in the way a little bit on this one for some reason. I don't know. I feel like what you need to do is feel and think less, but that's just my opinion. For sure. And also there's something about like being kinder to yourself. Like be kinder. For sure. For sure be kinder to yourself at this point. Like you're going through a lot. This is really hard. Once you clear this blockage, you're going to be like a completely different person. That's how I feel. Once you go after what your heart wants, you're also going to change as well. Like there's a lot of transformation happening here. So it's not, none of this is bad. Like I don't want you to be judging yourself for having a blockage or feeling like your heart's not completely open, or like none of that is bad. Like this is what the most important thing that I've ever found in healing is being non-judgmental, because anytime we are judgmental, it's going to literally make this coagulation thing worse, and it's going to make it so much harder to see clearly with Neptune. And it's going to be harder to go after what you want, because it's like, here's the thing, egos get triggered, right? Our egos get triggered by starting something new, by being vulnerable, by going after what we want, by not doing what the status quo is, by not doing what our parents wanted us to do, you know what I mean, et cetera, et cetera. And so our egos are always going to be triggered by that. So you're triggered for sure. It's just understanding what the trigger is, why it's there, and getting really kind and soft with yourself, which may help out with this other situation over here, this nice situation that you want to go into. It will help with that for sure. What was my title again? Oh yeah, you're important. You are important. You're very important, Cancer, or Leo, or Sagittarius, or Gemini, or whoever's in this reading as our sun sign. Anyways, I think that's it. I'll see you guys next time.